I'd like to ask our graduates to come forward and take their place on the stage behind me here, if you would. Up. This is their favorite part of youth group. So here we are again, another one of these bittersweet moments where we are both proud of our graduating seniors for what God has done in their lives and how they've allowed Him to just work in them, and how they've been used and how they've blessed even the congregation here. But also that sadness that we have to let them go to what God has for them next. So what I decided to do here today, and I only give them the question a few minutes before they actually have to be up here, just to create a comedic value. So what we're going to do here is we're going to give them the microphone, and the most talkative of the bunch, Austin Rothenberger, is going to get us started. He's going to, basically they're going to be sharing with you what their favorite youth group moment was over the course of their youth group career. And let's just give your name and your favorite youth group moment as we got.
I'm Austin Rothenberger, and my favorite part of youth group was probably when we were in Colorado, and we hiked up the 14,000-foot mountains, and we were just standing there looking at all the snow-covered mountains in the middle of July, just looking at God's beauty, all the creation that He's created, and it was just awesome.
Hey, I'm Andrew Dawson, and Jeff handed us this piece of paper like 10 minutes before we came up here, telling us the question that we should answer. So we didn't really have that much time to think about this. But I was trying to think of something that was really funny, but the only thing that really popped into my mind was we do this thing called box night, where you play with boxes, because we're a fun youth group. And so after we're done putting all the boxes together and stacking them up against the side of the wall, we decided that it would be smart, since it was snowing, that we would we would tie a rope onto the back of a truck and sled around the church parking lot. And he's hiding because it was a really dumb idea. And luckily no one got hurt, but some of us got drug on our stomachs around the parking lot. Some of us stood and
you were supposed to let go.
Skied. Yeah, I just thought that was a really fun moment.
My favorite moment would probably be at Guatemala when we went hiking up that mountain and got to be part of the Guatemalan church service. And it was both incredible to hear them worship, and it was also awful. But the incredible part was that it was God's people worshiping Him in a different language, and it was just great and encouraging to see other people across the world worshiping God. And I also got to lead worship for them as well, so that was really cool.
Hi, I'm Ricky Bartow. That was mine, so I didn't do another one. I guess it would be in Guatemala also when we were getting there, and we had to go on the scariest bus ride of our life down this mountain that took 3 hours with no guardrails or anything, and they were going 70 miles an hour, and we all thought we were going to die. So.
Hi, I'm Katie Krause. One of my favorite memories in youth group is this past winter weekend. We had a walk the line, and we were all together in this room, and everybody was just pouring their heart out to each other and just being really honest with each other, and I thought it was a great unifying experience.
Hi, I'm Christina Gable. Mine is also winter weekend, but I just really like to spend time with the girls in my room, and we got to talk and get to really know each other and bond, and I thought that was a lot of fun, so yeah.
I'm Steph French, and my favorite memory was winter weekend last year. I was the new kid, so I didn't really know many people, and I really got to know people last year at winter weekend.
Hey, I'm Tom Steyer. I don't exactly have a favorite moment, but my favorite moments were at winter weekend, this winter weekend, and just having fun with the guys, getting to know them, and just the worship was great, and the whole weekend was amazing.
Hi, I'm Amanda Steyer, and like a bunch of other people, my favorite moments were at winter weekend, particularly the worship, because it brought everyone together through Christ.
I'm Lacey Ove, and my favorite moment was being the leader of the girls' Bible study the past year, working alongside Lily Beth Rothenberger and Logan Flint, just pouring what the youth leaders had taught to me for many years of my life, and just pouring it into the younger girls and getting to know them better and how I can help them.
The neat thing about being able to do youth ministry is to see the impact that youth group has on young lives, and many of the fondest memories that these young people have of their upbringing is really the moments that we spent together in youth group. And although I am extremely proud of each one of you on the stage for just how you've allowed God to work in your life, and this is a great, awesome group of seniors here. Every one of them has been involved and committed to our youth group and serving in some way, with us. And even though I'm joyous to see how God has matured you and how He shaped you, I'm also, a little on the sad side to see you graduate and move on to what God has for you next. But it was a wonderful privilege to be able to serve you guys, and I'll be challenging you during the message to continue on with what you've heard. So let's give them a big round of applause. Welcome. While we're exiting the stage, why don't you just shake somebody's hand around you, let them know you're glad to see them this morning. Get settled in as we get to our time in God's Word.